The Leader of the Sinn Féin Group, Senator Niall O'Donnell.
Leader, I remember when I came here first in 2016, and I would very often and regularly advocate for the government to prepare for constitutional change, that many of the responses would have been, it's not the time, and what are you raising this for? People aren't talking about it, there's no need for this. And I think with the onset of Brexit and indeed the COVID crisis, it has really crystallised the need, the immediate need for a conversation about how we function in the here and now, and more importantly, how we function going forward in the years ahead. And the weekend, leaders saw a Lucid Talk poll published that showed a clear majority in the North in favour of a referendum on Irish unity being held within the next 5 years. That's another poll in a series of polls that indicates that common trend. So there is an unstoppable, vibrant and flourishing conversation underway on the constitutional future of our island. It's an inclusive conversation that involves nationalists, unionists and those who consider themselves to be from neither background. There is, of course, Leader, an irony in having now a US President who in the past has championed and advocated for Irish unity. You also have figures, very senior figures from within political unionism, now acknowledging the need to be engaged in this conversation to prepare for future changes. And yet we have a Taoiseach who buries his head in the sand. Now, I don't say that to poke anyone in the eye. I acknowledge that there are colleagues across the political groups in this House and indeed the other House who are now engaged in that conversation too and are advocating for that conversation to take place, and I welcome that, I encourage it. I just think it needs to be replicated urgently at a government level, and it also needs to be replicated in these houses too. We have a stake in this debate as well, and we shouldn't back away from that conversation. We should be confident in whatever our position or our view on the constitutional question is. We should be confident and assured and allowed, I might add, allowed and given the space to advocate our own position and not be shut down or told that it's not the time. So a referendum is coming, one way or the other. Of that, I am convinced. Of that, I am very enthused and excited by, because I believe in the transformative potential of Irish reunification for everyone, from Kerry to Derry, from Galway to Dublin. So I hope colleagues can join me in that call. I hope we can all be champions and ambassadors for an inclusive, positive, diverse and welcoming dialogue that seeks to improve the lives of everyone as we move forward.
Thank you,
Thank you.